What's up, gamers? Welcome to the show where I keep you guys updated on the latest in gaming news. But before we get into today's gaming news, it's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Anyway, that was our clip of the day for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but now let's get into our first news report of the day. And our first news report is a follow-up from yesterday's show about Need for Speed, because today EA released the teaser trailer that we were talking about. The trailer doesn't really show us that much about the game. It's more of a pre-rendered cinematic trailer rather than an actual gameplay trailer, but it does sort of allude towards another Underground game. I don't know, I sort of just get that feeling after watching this trailer that it's going to be the next game in the Underground series. I don't know whether you guys feel the same way as well, but we haven't actually been given the name yet, so for all we know, the game could simply just be called Need for Speed. However, I doubt that very much because the Ghosts Games executive producer has said that they're returning the game to its original greatness and that they've been listening to their fans throughout the entirety of their development. So if they are actually true to their word, then this looks pretty promising that it will be the next Underground game, because the majority of the fans have been begging for an Underground 3, so if they have in fact been listening to the community, then it really couldn't be anything else but an Underground 3. However, one thing that we did learn today is that there's going to be a huge amount of customization in the game, as well as an authentic urban car culture and a nocturnal open world. We also got a few more screenshots which show us a little bit more of the Porsche that we saw in yesterday's teaser, and we were also told that we're going to see the complete customization system at E3 this year. So that's pretty good news for Need for Speed fans out there, and if anything else pops up before E3, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But now for our next piece of gaming news for the day, and it's a quick little news piece, but it's a pretty good one for everyone out there playing Bloodborne, because today the president of Sony's worldwide studios confirmed that there will be DLC for the game coming out later this year. A lot of people have sort of been speculating and sort of wondering whether Bloodborne was in fact going to have any DLC, and now we know for sure that DLC is definitely coming to the game. As the tweet says, we don't have any information about what the DLC is going to be, but we do know that it is eventually going to come with more information later in the year. So yeah, DLC for Bloodborne, that's pretty good news. But moving on to our third and final news report for the day, and it has to do with live streaming, and specifically live streaming through YouTube, because today YouTube announced that support for 60 FPS live streaming has been added to YouTube's current live streaming program. Now this isn't really that big of a deal because 60 FPS live streaming has been available on other platforms for ages now, but this does mean that YouTube is slowly becoming a more viable live streaming platform. Now I personally think that YouTube may have missed the boat with the whole live streaming thing, because I personally, and I know a big chunk of the community as well, prefer watching live streams on Twitch, because the chat and the emoticons and just everything about it just makes it hilarious and fun to watch. And I know there's a few other streaming platforms as well, like MLG TV, which has the majority of the Call of Duty pros and a few casual streamers, but these platforms have sort of been around for a while now and have almost set communities based around them. So I'm not sure whether YouTube is going to succeed in this market now, but it does make sense that YouTube is trying to reach out into this area, because a big chunk of YouTube's community is based around gaming, so having a really good streaming service in the same place would sort of make sense. I think if YouTube does implement some really good features into their live streaming platform, then just maybe it could blow up and be a thing, like possibly higher ad revenue or some features that Twitch doesn't currently offer. Then this could maybe persuade some of the set Twitch live streamers to come over, but in my opinion, it's probably going to be pretty tough to make the community make the switch from Twitch to YouTube. However, there are rumors going around that YouTube is planning to announce details of a new program for live streaming on YouTube at E3 this year. So hopefully they have some pretty good ideas up their sleeves to bring a good live streaming platform to YouTube. YouTube. But we're gonna have to wait until E3 to hear about that, and it seems like we're gonna have to wait until E3 to hear about a lot of these things. But that's what it's like at this time of the year, and I'm really looking forward to E3, and I'm sure you guys are as well. But that's gonna be it for today's gaming news. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and if you did, then don't forget to hit that like button as always, and also don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. You can follow me there if you want to know what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, and if you want to know exactly when the next video is going to be coming out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Criminal Activity is what the DLC pack is going to be named, and it's going to bring us 4 brand new maps, a new game mode called Bounty Hunter, 6 new masks, and a whole lot of other cool additions as well. The DLC is set to be released sometime in June. We don't actually